Yeah, I'm crispy. I'm sipping whiskey. You off the clearance rack and they can't even list me. They taking shots, but they miss me. I tell them hush, y'all ain't shit, B. Whole circle got the ammo, we gon' go around. Dogging motherfuckers like it's homeward bound. Hey, the in crowd, but we showing out. Yeah, they be vacating when we go to town.
Come on!
I know, right? This is essentially a previously on segment. We're pretty tired of it too, Mr. Renner. When does the madness end?
Discount Jeremy hates previously on segments cliche.
Drawing a dragon with boobs.
I hate being the overly literal guy, but since this joke wasn't funny, I'm gonna be. Those obviously aren't boobs, they're tiny arms.
I was prepared to send this show for taking this long for Echo to appear, or maybe send media in general for dragging their feet on planning an amazing character like Echo in center stage. But see, the problem is that I love watching this diverse powerhouse of a woman burst onto the scene, and I can't help but give sins back.
So are you going to admit that you're full of shit now? Cause last episode you gave a sin for Echo being introduced at the end, but now you're removing sins for her. That's a contradiction if ever I did see one.
I was about to clear your name from the suit until you decided to crash through the skylight.
Yeah, but why not give her a heads up on what your plans were when you were last together? Instead of the "this is probably the last time we meet, here's my phone number for emergency" spiel from the previous episode, you could have given Kate a little more insight.
But he literally didn't think he was ever going to see her again. What don't you get about this? Why would you tell someone your plan when you don't think you're ever going to be involved with that person again? That makes no sense.
Also, what do you mean she decided to crash through the skylight? Kate is overconfident, but I have a hard time believing she'd opt for a purposeful roof crash.
Give me a break with this overly literal shit. You knew what he meant.
Is it normal to leap from high shelving units directly into freestanding wooden splinter shelves? I've never tried, but it seems like there were other directions Clint could have aimed.
So are you saying that someone who's running and jumping around a building while being pursued by his enemies should be stopping to assess where he's going to jump? That's dumb, because Clint actually wants to escape.
Hawkeye shoots an arrow while dramatically falling. Cliché.
And you continue to not know what the word cliché means. Cliché.
Hawkeye is shooting people in arms and shoulders and hands, and that's fine, but wouldn't the bad guys still be able to crawl to their weapons? I mean, the show won't let them so that Clint and Kate can escape, but in real life, I'm pretty sure at least one of the henchmen would still be a threat.
People with arrows inside their bodies should still be a threat? Boromir would be proud of you, but these low-level mafia henchmen would disagree.
If the goal is to kick Kazi over, just boot him in the poop, rather than swinging around the thingy.
But swinging around the thingy worked, so why should she have done something different? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Considering Kate has no understanding of each arrow's abilities, I find it odd she calmly aims for the dashboard of the car without fear of the possibility that her close proximity could place her in range of maiming, death, or dismemberment.
Do you really think that an inexperienced teenager should realistically be thinking through that scenario? Let me tell ya, none of us would be thinking at all in this situation.
When I'm often asked if you could learn any language instantly, what language would it be? I always say Mandarin. Seeing this, though, I'm thinking that instantly learning ASL would be so fucking cool. Damn it, Marvel. Now I'm conflicted, and I'm blaming you.
Discount Jeremy sends something he likes cliche.
This phone has a Rokit logo down here, and I have a sinking feeling that's an Easter egg, which reminds me that I want to know, but I also don't want to do the work to figure it out.
Please refer to the previous sin.
I know this may sound weird, but I've dreamed of this for as long as I can remember.
Telling someone you just met a day ago that you've always dreamed of being his partner? No, not weird at all.
But what you're saying is literally what the show is suggesting itself. You can't sin something you agree with.
My dad was fearless.
Who would name their child Fearless?
Try to stab your mom's fiancé in the face.
Plus he has everything to gain from Armand's death.
These two idiots continue to have a conversation about all this inside a taxi.
They're in New York, bro. The taxi drivers there don't give a shit.